Thanks, Coach. Well, the sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lock in. 15 on it. Here we go, D. Shift. Tighten up. Kill. Turn up. Check 13.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
He's checking. Crash. Blue. Check the backer. No. Off. Check 52. Check 3. Check.
This is Homer.
Run.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Watch out. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Shift.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Check 43.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch QB's up. Alert flare. Pick the edge. Go. Kill. SOS. Bang.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 30.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Go. Hey, Switch gears. Check nickel.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Check Mike 54. Mike 50. Hey, ball. Better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break.
This time, Trubisky will throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Thomas, the intended target.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Hey, watch the slant.
6 guys. Topper. Hey, exit.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards.
Check that out. It's our time.
9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 1. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, pick your game up.
He'll drop to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Hey, high 7. Check Mike. Watch it go.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, box drop. Now.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Dan under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Derek Barnett able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 44-yard.
Seibert's kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Joker. Ran, tough. Check. Lucky. Showing eight. Slam. Under 10.
This is Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hatchet.
He's coming. We got double up. Check 50.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Let's go.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
A gain of 21 yards.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Alert. Deuce. Hey, watch the edge. Check safety. Ran, tough. Shift.
They'll run this with Homer. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Here we go.
4 yards on the pickup.
Cut. Switch.
Check 37.
Alert 3. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
New Mike 52.
Three bucks.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
2 yards.
Watch the pass.
49. Check 49.
Alert. Jim. Alert.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A 43-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Big grip.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Haywood.
2nd and 3. This one caught by Isabella. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. 8, read. You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, orbit.
Mark 55.
Ready to go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 26 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. Steps away to his left, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Redskins have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Redskins scoop it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Ready? 60 orange.
Check. 55 to Mike.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Yeah, baby.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Seibert able to knock this one through.